Yeah, just disappointed in the outcome. Proud of how hard we fought, and I thought we played hard, and guys left it out on the field. Appreciate the crowd. I had a good turnout for homecoming, and just disappointing to let that one slip away from us with a good crowd and a lot of folks in town, and hate it for the seniors. That one's going to sting. And as a coach, you want to win that one for those guys. But credit Abilene Christian. Those guys made the plays to win the ball game. Thought we again played hard, but we didn't make the plays you needed to win the game. And a couple turnovers there. 3 turnovers not going to get it done. 2 interceptions there that we should have come down with, or there in the first half. I think it had been a little bit different at halftime, but. Again, we've got to make those plays. We got to do a better job, against the run on defense. Gave up 272 on the ground, and again, they've got some good players on that side, scholarship players as well. But missed a few guys, with injuries. But injuries equal opportunities, and other guys have to step up. And I know we stepped up and played hard, but it's frustrating because just kind of snake bit a little bit right now on some tough losses, and adversity's tough to work through. It's tough to work through in life, but you got to just keep moving forward and doing things the right way, and that's what I know this team will do, and that's what I kind of challenged them there afterwards. I said it's going to hurt for a little bit, and we got to come back ready to work and find a way to get the next win. So, but credit Abilene Christian for making the plays to win the ball game. Coach Patterson, those guys do a good job, and hurts to lose homecoming.
You did have 2 bright spots on offense, at least statistic-wise. You had Wimbley with career-high 165 yards, had an insane 44-yard rush where he broke numerous tackles, and then you had Preston Weeks coming in, I believe, filling in for injury or something along those lines. 278 yards, 2 touchdowns. Talk about those specific offensive performances.
Yeah, really, Drill's given us everything he's got, and he always does. He's a great lumberjack, and really proud of him, coming back off injury and making some plays for us when we needed it. And I thought he did play well. Preston stepped in and led the troops, and minus a couple throws I know he'd like to have back. I thought he did a good job. He was over 50% on his completion, and put the ball where it's supposed to be on that last drive, and we just didn't make the catch there to keep the thing going. I thought we was headed to overtime again with Abilene Christian, is where I thought this thing was going to end up just with the defensive stop that we had and moving down the field. But it wasn't meant to be. But those guys did. They gave us everything we had, and I really appreciate those guys.
Leave it open to the media.
Coach mentioned injuries, and obviously Brian Maurer was the obvious one. But do you know what his status is by chance?
Yeah, he's just coming off a tough injury there last week, and so I'd say he's still day to day, and I know he wants to play and everything else, but you gotta be healthy to play this game, and we're gonna always err on the side of caution and take care of our players, and so hopefully we can get him back soon.
Did you have any conversation with Xavier?
Oh yeah, he was around all weekend, and it was great to see him. Wish we could have suited him up there and snuck him out there and incognito. We could have used a few more plays out of that guy, but it was great to see him back in town. He loves the Lumberjacks and loves SFA, and so that was a real treat to have him around this weekend.
That's all I got, actually.
So heading into the bye week, and then you got at Tarleton, I believe at Southern Utah, and then versus Southern Utah for Senior Day, at Eastern Kentucky. I know it's fresh, but what is the immediate thought process? You mentioned to keep moving forward, but what are the next steps for implementing that heading into your bye week?
Yeah, this one's going to hurt, and we'll hurt this weekend, and we'll watch film tomorrow, and then we got to make corrections, and we got to get better, and then bye week gives you a chance, to focus on the Lumberjacks, and that's where we've got to do that as a staff. We've got to assess some things. I don't think we're a bad football team. We've just found a way to lose some close ones, and that's what we've got to do as coaches. That's our job, and to figure out how to work a few of those kinks out to win a few of these and get them to go our way. And so our focus right now is just to get to win number 4, and so we'll turn our attention to Tarleton State. And that's the thing. I love our team. I love the guys in the locker room. We got a good culture, and I'm not worried about that or anything. We got to find a way to get over the hump. Got to get a few plays better as coaches, as players. We've got to dig deep and look in the mirror and find a way to get that done. And so I think everybody will own that, and we'll focus on the Jacks this week and try to get a little healthier, and then turn our attention to Tarleton State.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Appreciate it. Excellent.